This is a short video to introduce you to the Innovation Management Toolbox, which is a self-help website tool providing you with a library of translational medicine resources on rare diseases. You can find around 450 resources. The toolbox has been specifically designed for rare disease investigators and is free to use. We will now show how the resources are organized and how to navigate the different functionalities. In the middle of the homepage, you will find a basic search tool. For example, when typing European Orphan Drug Designation, you obtain a drop-down menu list with resources, questions, and services. This is a very convenient functionality when you're looking for a specific resource. Below the search tool, you will find the following main boxes: the browser function, the Q&A section, the use cases, and the collections. You will also be able to find these functionalities at the top navigation bar. I will now go through the different functionalities, starting with the browser. You can start browsing our documents by using the category hierarchy on the left side or select one of the popular subjects below. The 5 main categories are translational project management, research and drug development, regulatory science, funding sources, and intellectual property. You can further filter by tags and also by regions, so not only Europe but also the US, Asia, and international. You can also easily find resources by using the map. For example, I will now show you how to find the Orphan Drug Development Guide, or in short ODDG. You will find it here in Research and Drug Development, Disease or Translational Resource, Databases or Tools. This is an important resource, I would say the Bible for rare diseases. When clicking on a particular resource, you will get a short description of the resource. When clicking on View this resource, you will be redirected to this resource, either to a web page or a PDF. If the provided resource is relevant to you, you can save it as a bookmark by using this button. A bookmark will appear here, and you will also be able to find back those pinned resources in My IMT. Now I will show the Q&A section. On the left-hand side, you will find the categories of the questions. When clicking on a particular question that you are interested in, you will obtain a brief answer and all research related to this question. For example, if you're interested in developing a biomarker, you can click on How do I develop my biomarker strategy? This will open a new page where the answer is provided to this question, and you will find all related resources. Again, you can view them and save them in your IMT. I will now show the use cases section, which you can find here at the top next to the questions. The use cases are short videos created by experts in different relevant topics on the research and development process, in which they share their experience, their success stories, lessons learned, but also valuable tips for rare disease projects. For example, when selecting the use case on how to apply and benefit from orphan drug designation, you will be provided with a video and a short description, as well as relevant documents related to this topic. Again, when clicking on a resource, you can either select View this resource or bookmark it for later. I will now demonstrate the collections section. In the collections, you will find important toolboxes relevant for the rare disease community. They include the Clinical Trial Toolkit, which is a practical aid for developers of clinical trials on medicinal products for human use, regardless of their therapeutic area. The Orphan Drug Guide, a guidebook for academic and industrial drug developers describing the available tools and initiatives specific for rare disease development and how to best use them. Then the mentoring packages describing the mentoring program, which was initiated by the EGPRD specifically for rare disease researches. The aim of the mentoring is to increase the impact and patient benefit of the excellent science funded in EGPRD. With this mentoring support, applicants will receive project-specific feedback from a panel of drug development and regulatory experts tasked with optimizing the translational feasibility of the study. The last item in the collections is the online courses developed by the European Joint Programme on transversal and multidisciplinary aspects of rare disease research. The courses are open to all stakeholders and have been developed as a fully online format. The final section that I would like to highlight is the catalog of services. The catalog of services lists various support services provided by national and European organizations and initiatives, ranging from data and databases, expertise and support, models and tools, samples, and technologies and facilities. You will see that the services section has the same layout as all the other sections, where on the left-hand side you will find the different categories and their subcategories, but you can also view them using the map functionality. For example, when selecting the expertise and support category and then development of projects towards a medical application, we will look up the mentoring service as mentioned previously provided by Aatris. You will find it here. There's a brief explanation on the service on the left-hand side, while on the right-hand side of the service, you will find the organization that provides this service, and you will see all relevant services provided by this organization if you click on this button. This now concludes the demonstration of the Innovation Management Toolbox. As a very short recap, you can always find all the information here at the top bar, including the homepage, the browser function, the questions, the use cases, the collections, and the services. And lastly, My IMT, where you can find all the resources that you have bookmarked before.